What's going on, you guys? This is New York Adventurer 1994 here, and today is Saturday, January 4th, 2025, and it's almost midnight, and I'm doing this video in the car because 11 o'clock is cutoff time, and this is an hour where you're not supposed to make any unwanted noises outside because it becomes disturbing to the neighbors while they're trying to sleep and stuff. And the last thing we need is the cops to show up here because I'm outside making unwanted noise because I'm outside filming a video and talking, which could become disturbing to the neighbors. So that's why I'm filming the video in here and not outside. And also, it's been really cold out and windy too. So I just want to talk about 2025 and why this could be a better year than 2024 was. Yeah, I already told you guys before that 2024 wasn't really the greatest year because of the series of events that have happened. You know, with the ship incident in Baltimore that crashed into the bridge, and Robbie's mom passing, and the fact that I had yellow jackets in the front of my yard and all that other stuff, and my friend having a seizure at bowling. Yeah, it's been a real horror show last year. 2024 hasn't been really the greatest because we lost a lot of great people, and the Giants are looking bad again. The Rangers collapsed, and my friend having a seizure at bowling. It definitely suits having a bad year, and it's part of the reason why I think 2025 might be a bigger and better year other than 2024. I mean, think about it. 2024, we lost a lot of people like Jimmy Carter and Britt Alkoff, who created Thomas and Friends, and we lost James Earl Jones, who provided the voice of Mufasa and Darth Vader, and he was the king in Coming to America. We lost a lot of great people in 2024. It's really sad. We lost a lot more great people than that. And we also had Hurricane Helen and Milton. But I think 2025 is going to turn all that around. I mean, I'm going to Disney again next week from the 13th through the 18th, and I'm going to be going to Columbus, Ohio in February, like during the Super Bowl weekend. Like, I'm going to Columbus, I'm flying Delta Connection out of LaGuardia, and then I'll be in Columbus to see the Rangers take on the Blue Jackets, and I'm also going to try to see the Columbus Zoo. And then I'm coming back on Super Bowl Sunday, like flying back to LaGuardia. So I'm going to be, instead of watching the Super Bowl this year, I'm going to be in Ohio for the first time, which is going to be really exciting. And it's going to be 20 years since YouTube first started. February 2025 will mark 20 years when YouTube first became a thing. We'll be celebrating 20 years of YouTube, and this year also is going to mark the 10th anniversary of me being on YouTube, of when this channel first existed. May 16, 2025 will be 10 years when I first joined YouTube. It will be 10 years because I joined on May 16, 2025. I'm sorry. On May 16th, 2025 will be 10 years when I first joined YouTube, and I joined back on May 16, 2015. And it's going to mark 10 years when I first started YouTube. And my youngest is turning 20, and we have a lot of great films coming out this year. You know, like Dogman, Captain America, We got a new Captain America movie coming out called Brave New World, I think. And we got Zootopia 2 coming out, and also with a Animal Kingdom attraction called Zootopia Better Together, which is coming to Animal Kingdom. But it's going to be really sad seeing it's tough to be a bug go, because we're not going to have Bug's Life in the Disney parks any longer. But it's going to be really nice to finally bring in Zootopia into the Disney parks in Florida for the first time, alongside the release of Zootopia 2. And we also have The Bad Guys 2 coming out in August. That's going to be exciting. And hopefully I'll be able to go to Albany again to do the Best Buddies Walk of 2025 at the Crossgates Mall. Yeah, there hasn't been a confirmed date yet, but they know it's in the spring so far, but they don't have a confirmed date yet set in stone. I can't wait for what this year has in store for us. And also, we're actually going on a Canada cruise this year. We're going up into Canada on the Norwegian cruise for Canada, where we're going to start in New York and then work our way up to Newfoundland. We're going to be seeing Nova Scotia and Newfoundland. Sorry guys, we're not seeing Toronto, we're seeing Nova Scotia and Newfoundland on the Canada cruise in August 2025. And that's going to be really exciting. We were going to go on a cruise in 2024, but we had to cancel and we threw a party instead for my parents' 25th anniversary. We had to cancel due to some unforeseen reason. But we're doing it this year. And I promise you guys a cruise this time. That we're going up into Canada. And we're going to explore New England and go up into Canada. That's the big one right there. Yeah, we have a lot to look forward to. Despite the fact the incident took place on New Orleans on New Year's, despite the New Orleans incident on New Year's Day, it's not going to stop me from having a bigger and better year, because that was just one bad event. And no offense to the people in New Orleans that lost their life, but I'm hoping for a bigger and better year despite that incident, because that was so far just one incident so far. And we have the whole year ahead of us to improve things. And hopefully the Rangers start winning more games, and the Islanders too. Mine and Shay's team start winning games in the NHL, because I'm not liking what I'm seeing with the Rangers or the Islanders. I'm hoping the Rangers turn things around and make the wild card at least in April. Like, at least get a playoff spot. Hopefully they can make the playoffs for the 4th straight year. But other than that, I'm not really seeing any progress right now. And hopefully the Mets will also have another great year too, after what we saw in them in 2024. It'll be really nice to see them make the World Series again. Like, after 10 years, even though they lost in 2015 to the Kansas City Royals. Yeah, so it's going to be 10 years of when I first joined YouTube. That's going to be big. I joined on May 16, 2015, and May 16, 2025 will mark 10 years when I first joined YouTube, alongside YouTube turning 10 and alongside YouTube turning 20 in 2025 this year. Because YouTube started back in February of 2005, and this year will be 20 years of YouTube. February 2025 will be 20 years when YouTube first became a thing. That goes way back into 2005, and the first ever video uploaded to YouTube was called Me at the Zoo on April 23rd, 2005. So yeah, we have a lot to look forward to here in 2025, and I think it's going to be a bigger and better year. Hopefully the Rangers and Islanders will get back on track, and I'm hoping we don't have a. I'm hoping the Eagles and the Commanders don't make the Super Bowl. And I'm hoping the Mets have a great year too, alongside the Yankees. And I can't wait for the Canada cruise because I'm finally going to see Canada. I'm finally going to get my passport that I've been waiting to get for some time now. And I can't wait to see Ohio for the first time in February. I'm going from Saturday, February 8th till Sunday, February 9th. And I'm gladly giving up the Super Bowl for the first time since 2018 so I can see Ohio and go to that Rangers game against the Columbus Blue Jackets. Yeah, I can't wait to see Columbus, Ohio's capital, and get to see the Columbus Zoo. Yeah, this time I'm actually taking Delta out of LaGuardia and flying there. I have an 8:45 in the morning flight going there and a 6 p.m. flight heading back. So I'm not gonna see the Super Bowl because the Delta plane I'm taking is a 4-seater and there are no TVs on the smaller planes for Delta. So once again, it's actually worth missing the Super Bowl for something I haven't seen before. This is actually the first Super Bowl I'm missing since 2018 when the Eagles and the Patriots faced each other because I'm not going to root for a team that I hate so much. And either way, I'm going to be fed up seeing someone win that because both teams that were facing each other, I hated them both so much. I couldn't even root for the Patriots. I know a lot of Giant fans were rooting for the Patriots, but I hated them so much that I couldn't even do that. So I gave up the Super Bowl altogether in 2018. And of course, there were these people telling me that I'm going to miss a good halftime show and I'm going to miss a lot of funny commercials. Well, guess what? I don't care. I'm not really into commercials, okay? I'm more interested in the program, not the commercials. I know they get a lot of new funny commercials during the Super Bowl, but I could care less. And I could care less I'm missing all that stuff this year because I'd rather see Ohio, like a place I'd never been to before, other than just sitting at home watching the Super Bowl. I mean, who cares? I'm not saying I hate the Super Bowl. I'm just saying I'd rather see something new than just watch the same old thing every year. And despite the fact that I came home on Super Bowl Sunday from Raleigh in 2023, I was able to catch the Super Bowl because my flight took off at like 2 in the afternoon. But this flight I'm taking back home from Columbus is at 6 p.m. So I'll be missing the Super Bowl this year. Even though it's worth it, I'm seeing Columbus for the first time in the state of Ohio because I've never been there before. I've always wanted to see Ohio. And I'm finally doing it this year, here in 2025. And I'm finally seeing Canada because I've always wanted to see Canada. Especially Toronto, but that's a trip for another year. So let's hope for a bigger and better 2025. Hopefully things will work out for a lot of us. And I'm hoping for a better year than the awful 2024 we had. Even though the incident happened in New Orleans on New Year's Day, I'm not going to let it stop me from having a bigger and better year. So I guess that's it. Bye.